Hello everyone. Welcome back to my online basic Java course. Today is the lecture 4 of my course and today we are going to discuss Java control statements. In this lecture, we are going to explore how Java makes decisions and repeats tasks using conditional statements which are if and else and switch and loops for while and do while. I apologize. Yes. So here we have opened up our start and main argument. So the first segment is what are control statements? Control statements are statements which help us to direct the flow of execution in Java program. There are two kinds of control statements, conditional statements which includes if and else and switch and loops for while and do while. In segment 2 we have conditional statements which are used for making decisions. If else statement. Here we have taken a age variable of integer data type which has a value of 20. If the value of age is greater than equal to 18, which is the case, so system.out.println is going to show you can vote. This is a true block. In the else condition, we are in the else, which means if the value of age was not equal to 18 or greater than 18, it would have shown you are too young to vote. In the output, we can see you can vote is coming for the first code here. Now, the second is a switch statement. Here, we have taken the variable day whose data type is integer and its value is we have taken 3. Now, switch day. Now, we are treating the variable as a a list of cases. Here, in switch, the case 1 is that system dot in the first if the value of day was 1, the switch case would have print Monday. If the value of day is 2, it would print Tuesday. If the value of day 3 is Wednesday. And if the default is set in, and if any other value will be posted, which is in the case default, it's going to print invalid day. Here, we have put 3, so case 3 will run Wednesday. As you can see, Wednesday has been run. These are the two graph conditional statements which are if and else and switch. Usually, when we are making a larger code, the switch condition is much more easily handleable, whereas in smaller, more understandable pieces of codes, the if and else is much more easy to handle. Now we're going to come at loops, which are repeating actions. For loop, a block of code is run a specific number of times. Here we are taking a loop example where we are taking the starting of the loop as I1, where I can increase till the number of 5 and I plus plus, which means in every other iteration is going to add. Here we have shown iteration plus 1. Here the loop will basically run 5 times and here we have 5 outputs. So here as you can see iteration 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as the loop has run. Now in the case of while loop, a similar situation is run where it's basically like while the number is greater than 0, if we are taking, the countdown would increase and the number will go minus. As you can see, we took the value as 3. So since 3 is greater than 0, it's going to print and then it's going to reduce. The number's value is 2, so it's going to print 2. Then number values become 1, it's going to print. Then one number's value will become 0 and here the condition fails. So this would stop printing, which happened here. The countdown happened 3 times. Now, in the do while loop, which always at least runs once, in here the integer count is 1. In a the do condition, usually the difference between while and do while is that in while condition, it is not necessary a condition would be fulfilled in the first while loop. However, in do while, the do condition will always be fulfilled. So, like in do, system.out.println printed at least once. This is going to come regardless, while the while loop is going to continue like how this worked, as you can see here. So, for wrap up, we have done if and else and switch, which are conditional based statements, and we have done the three types of loops, which is for loop, which is used to repeat a task for a known number of times, while loop, which is repeat until a condition becomes false, and do while loop, which is always run once before checking the condition. Now it's your turn. Try modifying behaviors and conditions to see how they change the program behavior. Okay. Like and subscribe and comment if you're enjoying these Java tutorials as usual. See you in next lesson. Bye bye.